Hi, it's Amy Zimmerman, your Assembly candidate for the 13th District. I'm here in the Tosa Village, stopping by the Little Geese Shop. We're going to head on into this secondhand children's boutique and say hello to my friend Danielle Scampini Linn. Let's go. Hi Danielle, it's great to see you today.
Oh, it's nice to see you. Thanks for stopping in.
Yeah, thanks so much for having me. So I know this is the first holiday season for the Little Geese Shop here in the Tosa Village.
Yes.
How's it been going?
It's been great. You know, it's nice because the village does a lot of events and things like that, so it's been really fun to partake in those. Like we have the holiday train coming on Wednesday, so that's going to be really fun. You know, like lots of little shopping events and things like that. And yeah, it's just been really fun to be able to kind of see what the community comes out for and just be a part of that community.
Yeah, that's fantastic. I love the mission of the Little Geese Shop so much, to help parents save money, reduce waste, and to help us build happy families and a stronger community. It's phenomenal.
Thank you.
What motivated you to start this shop with that mission?
I mean, kind of exactly, you really hit the nail on the head right
read
there.
your website.
You know, oh, thank you. Yeah, you know, I have 3 young kids, an 8-year-old, a 6-year-old, and a 3-year-old.
Yeah.
And they grow so fast. And, you know, I've always been interested in reducing waste. Eco-friendly lifestyle has always been very important to me. Also, I'm interested in, you know, secondhand clothing for myself. And as soon as I had kids, you know, I liked being able to shop for like the really cute stuff for them, but it's expensive and they grow out of it so fast and all of that. I was like, there's, you know, so I started getting into the, you know, like buy, sell, trade sites and thrifting and all of that, and just became kind of more of like a passion for me. And it really was like, oh, okay, well, I like fashion and I like eco-friendliness, and I've always wanted to own my own business, and it kind of all coalesced into this one idea that has been kind of brewing for a long time. And when Aaron next door at Shop Privy kind of made the space clear to me, it was like, well, that location is perfect. So let's figure out what we need to do to get in there.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's such a great story.
Yeah.
And I love that there's an aspect there too of finding the right opportunity. I know that you were doing a pop-up shop for a number of years, kind of visiting other small businesses in the area, offering the, you know, secondhand children's apparel and items kind of on an ad hoc basis there.
Yeah, so last year, my intention was to have it be, you know, online and popping up at businesses as I worked at my full-time job in advertising, basically building up to having an online space until this space came available. And that's when we kind of went into high gear. And so I'm friends with Abby at the Little Village Play Cafe, and she kind of came up with the idea of like a residency there while we were figuring out what we needed to do to get into this space. She had been kind of scaling back on her retail, and she thought this might be a perfect way to get the business in front of people, to try things out, you know, all of that. And I ended up being there for about 9 months, and it was such a great idea, and I'm so grateful that she had that idea and that, you know, shared her space, because I really did get, you know, gained momentum for the business, but also got to try out a lot of ideas, like a lot of capsules, and got to, you know, pair things with some of her different like themes that they had for classes and things like that. And it was just like a really great way to hit the ground running for the business.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
I love the community aspect
Oh my
there.
gosh. Yeah.
You know, working with other small business owners and partnering and really creating opportunities that are needed and wouldn't exist otherwise.
Totally. That is one of the things that I've found so remarkable about the small business community, is how collaborative it is and how much people really want to see each other succeed, and how much everyone works together. You know, I saw a statistic recently that over 99% of the businesses in Wisconsin are small businesses, which is truly remarkable, and we wouldn't survive without each other. So it's really great to be a part of that.
And then you
community.
host another small business here.
I do, yes,
right?
yes. Skin Click Tosa, which is primarily run by Lauren Gould. She is a physician assistant who does medical grade skincare, aesthetics, like it's an aesthetic med spa. So they do like Botox, microneedling, other skincare services, but then they also sell like high quality skincare products and things like that. And, you know, also aligns with, you know, we have a lot of like young families that come in here, and, you know, some parents that might want like a little.
Parents are always multitasking.
Exactly. Like they're getting some stuff for their kids, then there's a little like me time. They can go next door to Shop Privy and, shop for themselves. So it really seemed like a perfect balance of all of these, things for the same kind of target audience at the same time. So.
And then you host some private events here too, right?
Yes, we do. In the back space, we have our Golden Goose Lounge, which can be rented out for birthday parties, baby showers, workshops, pop-up events. It's really it's a little bit on the smaller side, so it can be a little bit more of an intimate event. But it's nice because it's very malleable. Like the furniture can all be kind of arranged however you want it to, or moved out of the way if you wanted to host like a yoga class or something like that.
Fun.
So yeah, it can really be whatever you want it to be, which was also like a big need I saw in Tosa. So just something that people could they didn't have a space of their own, or they had this idea that they wanted to try out, or an event that it was a little too big or a little too complicated to have at their house, but maybe not worth renting out a huge place, just somewhere that might fit that need.
Yeah. And then, you mentioned things the community needs. As parents to young kids, we often have probably run into the same situation where you need a place to either calm down your child or change your child's diaper. And my understanding is you have a space available for that as well.
We do. We call ourselves a community children's boutique, and we really want to live up to that mission. Like most of the items come in from the community, go out into the community, obviously. We have the community space in the back, and then we have our Mother Goose room, which is there for anyone who is out and about in the village or anywhere in Tosa, and they are caring for a child and they need to, like you said, change a diaper, feed a baby, deal with a meltdown, warm up from the cold or cool down in the heat, or, they were up at one of our, local ice cream places and they spilled the ice cream all over themselves and they just need to clean up and just take a minute so that they don't have to, abandon their day. They can just come in, they can reset, and they can get back to the fun plans that they had. And, I've always thought, as a parent, it's been really important to me to take your kids with you on your adventures and your activities and bring them along for your life. Like your life obviously changes a lot as a parent, but everything you did before doesn't stop. And one of the ways to bring them along with you is to figure out ways to address their needs while you're going about what, you might be doing otherwise. And having spaces like that is just a way I think that makes it really helpful to be able to do that.
I agree. That's phenomenal. Yeah. That's amazing.
I should shout out a lot of community support to get that space put together. We had a lot of individuals from the community contributed, and then we had several business sponsors that contributed so that we were able to furnish that space, renovate that space, and stock it with things that caregivers might need coming in. We have, let's say someone forgot their diaper bag. We've got diapers there. We've got snacks for a kid who might be there, waiting while their parent is feeding a baby or changing a baby, or needs that, something to get over that hangry hump. We've got all of that, and it's all thanks to the sponsors in the community and the business sponsors, all, local small businesses. Going back to that, local small businesses that keep this community running.
They do.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So I know I've been hearing from a lot of families who are concerned, especially this year with the cost of living and affordability, and they may be considering some secondhand gifts for the holiday season. Do you have any recommendations for gift givers or potential gift recipients kind of navigating the holiday season this year?
Yes, I think that it's also a mission of mine to get rid of the stigma of secondhand gifting. I think that it's something that people should really lean into, and I think I've had people in here, I'm seeing it more and more, which is exciting. And we do have things in the store, I should say, not everything is secondhand. We have some things that are either like art supplies or gifty things or things like that. If it's a small business or a local business or, a woman-owned business, I try, if I'm getting something new, I really try to be thoughtful about the business that I'm sourcing it from. But some of our stuff is, new. And you can kind of mix and match. You could get a secondhand, outfit and put a little new toy or a little new art supply or something in there. But when I do see some, especially maybe someone from an older generation coming in, they're thinking, okay, I think I can do a secondhand gift. Maybe if I this looks like it has never even been used before. Maybe they won't even know. And I'm but honestly, they will appreciate it.
Yes.
They will appreciate it. They will appreciate the less waste. They will appreciate that, they're getting a really high quality item and they know you didn't spend a ton of money on it. Most people will really appreciate a secondhand gift. And I really hope that as we are here longer, we can really lean into that. And you know what I've noticed a lot of, which is really sweet. So our location is, we're pretty close to Freighter and Children's. And I've seen a lot of people coming through who are like on their way to meet like a baby who has just been born, and they're like picking out like a new outfit or something like that, new to you outfit. Right. And it's just so sweet. And it's like a lot of times they'll say like they asked for, gently used clothes or, something like that. And it's just, I'm like, yes, that's exactly like we're starting like a new tradition, like go pick out like a new to you thing for like the new baby who was just born. Yes. So it's a way to deal with the stress of, affordability and things like that, and a way to help the planet and to find something unique, everything is going to be one or two, maybe two. They're going to be from, who knows? It could have been from this year. It could have been from several years ago, because the items that I source are all like high quality brands. So they're going to last. So it's not necessarily something that was made in the last year. So it could be something that is totally, something that you haven't seen for several years. Kids' clothes don't really go out of style.
Right.
So it's just like, there's really no downside, in my opinion, to shopping secondhand and gifting secondhand.
And you do have a number of custom items,
I do.
Either shopware with your Little Geese Shop logo on it, or other super fun things like this mug.
Yes. So this is actually a local, a woman-owned business, Polished Prints. I have to shout them out. Yes, they are wonderful. So I have this. I have a few things from them, like a silly goose socks, and silly goose hat, things like that. Most of the things that are goose themed, I did find from another small business. And then like some, if you're ordering, they give you other suggestions and things like this. And this, I was like, well, I have to have that one. So yes, I have to call it Polished Prints because they are wonderful. But yes, I love the Fun Aunt Club lifetime member. It's perfect.
So Aunt Mary, avert your eyes. Coming to a mailbox near you soon.
So cute.
Awesome. Danielle, thank you so much for chatting with me today.
Thank you for visiting.
This was fabulous. I just really appreciate it. And I'm so excited to support more small businesses like yours. Thank you.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Businesses bring so much vitality and personality to our local main streets all across Wisconsin. As your assembly representative, I will be committed to supporting our small businesses and leveling the playing field between them and big corporations, because I believe in a Wisconsin where everyone can thrive.